Hello guys, welcome on my channel 4 Wheels by David. Today I have to replace master clutch cylinder because this connector leaking in here. This is a genuine part from Hyundai, so it's Hyundai i40. So I will show you guys how to do it. First we need to disconnect the clip which is inside the cabin near the clutch pedal in here, and now I will show you how to do it. So basically I already disconnected. This is like clip like that. Let's go this way, so you need to pull up the way to remove it, and for it is also a washer. So washer and this clip, and look, there is connector. It's really hard to see. Yeah, in here. So this is detached now, but this go on this pin in here, and pin is from put it from the top to the bottom. So you need to disconnect the pin first and then go under the bonnet. Under the bonnet is this view. I already disconnect this pipe because it was attached, but it's a wee bit tricky to remove it, so I decided to record it. I also took this pipe off. This is just the clip like in here. This is detached like to this position, so I took this clip off to remove this pipe. If you can't remove this pipe, if this pipe is seized for some reason, just remove it and press clutch pedal. Maybe you should check it first if you can remove this pipe easily. If not, just first remove the clip, remove the pipe. If you can't do it, just press the pedal, then remove the clip inside the cabin. Then this was sitting like here, like that, and we need to turn, put our pliers like this ones. I grab it and turn it clockwise direction, to the right clockwise direction, and then we are able to remove it. Yeah, okay, now is so this obviously leaking in here, but I need to replace whole lot. Sometimes people say that this circle in here, this connection, is worn out and is play on the pedal, but my one looks alright. So basically I could change just this part, but Hyundai sells a lot, so this is what I bought it. Now it's time to put a new master cylinder pump on it, clutch master cylinder. So I put some grease around here, so it's easy to twist. Remember that now on the way back we need to turn to the left. So I will put first this pipe coming with new hose, so I will replace the hose as well. So I will place the pump in there first, and the linkage is quite tight to put on it, so I would say to put the linkage first before I turn the pipe 90 before I turn the pump, sorry, 90 degrees like. So I will go into the cabin and do it. Of course it's very tight there and I can't show you everything, guys. Okay, so now I attach the linkage into here. I put the clip, I put washer tag, so it's clip, washer and linkage. Yeah, now I will mount the pump under the bonnet. quite tricky to put it on and turn it, but I think I'm nearly there. I will use the pliers to torque it. Oh. Alright, I think it sits alright now. Like I said, it's quite tricky, but needs to be on the right position. This top inlet of the brake fluid needs to be on the right in here, and then you need to turn it on the left. So it's quite tricky to do it, but I hope you will manage, guys. Remember to grease it properly, because the grease will help to slide it. Yeah. Okay, now it's time to put the connector on it, and the another connector. I will use wee bit maybe red rubber grease around the O-rings, so will sits better. So now we drop of red rubber grease around the O-ring. Don't put it into here, guys. Yeah, into the connector, just around the O-ring, and just clip on, gently twist. The same with the other pipe in here. Okay, yeah, the connection is alright now. Now it's time to put this hose, so I need to disconnect the old one and I need to put back a new one. Yeah, yeah, this last step, and we will go to the bleeding, clutch bleeding, and the process will be done. So we are on the halfway. Now everything is connected. Remember to wash it with the brake and clutch cleaner if you have to. We're topping up the brake fluid into the top. Clutch pedal must be up the way. Make sure that is up the way, otherwise you wouldn't be able to bleed it. Yeah. Okay, underneath on the gearbox side is a sleeve cylinder beside the starter, and here is bleeding nipple. So 10mm spanner, we need to open it. and wait till all of the air comes out. I will connect my hose, and of course remember guys to wait till all bubbles will comes out through the hose. You can just attach the hose into the bucket, that's it. And remember to keep checking the brake fluid level, yeah, because if the reservoir goes down, you will get air into the system, yeah, and you need bleed it twice. So I will wait few minutes, control the brake fluid level, then I will close the nipple in here, and I will press clutch few times to see how it's working, and then if I have to, I will open a brake nipple here again, and I will bleed the clutch again. Okay, I will leave it like that for a few minutes till all of the bubbles go through. And remember, this is very important to keep the brake fluid reservoir topped up. You can see the amount of the bubbles, like just each time, yeah. Yeah, every time something, so we need to wait till everything gone. I topped it up brake fluid. The clutch nipple is closed now, and I pressed the clutch few times, and I can feel that it's still soft in half of the way, so I need to open the bleed nipple again and take some air out. So I open the nipple again, and how you can see, the bubbles starts coming out again. We need to do it few times, close it, press few times, close it, press few times again, and till all bubbles will go out, and then the clutch should be perfect. I opened the bleed nipple few times, and now clutch works perfect. Is in full range, is a pressure of the fluid, so it's good. And remember guys, check for leaks if nothing dripping or anything. Thank you very much guys for watching, and see you next time. Thank you, bye.